Hi, this is Jody Smith. I'm president for GRAR Board of Directors, and with me is Ed Hansen, president-elect.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ed.
I'd like to get things kicked off, and I'm going to go first this time, Jody, so I appreciate that. But I want to start out with making comment that at our Board of Director meeting yesterday, we had a good group of the GRARLA people there. I think we must have had 12 or 14 in our meeting and another half a dozen or so on Zoom. So it's so refreshing to see this group give their time to hang out with us for a morning at our directors meeting. Their input's great. And like I said to them, it's just wonderful to have a group through our committees, through GRARLA, through the directors. The camaraderie that you gain by getting to know people is wonderful. That was number one. Number two, I hope everybody blows up Julie Rietberg's Facebook page because it's her birthday today. She loves it when everybody knows it's her birthday. So feel free to go on Facebook and wish her a happy birthday today. I'm kind of like a broken record because every time I speak about anything, I seem to focus in all the work that the committees are doing. And once again today, I want to comment about the MLS committee with regards to their discussions that they've had for the last couple months, hours long. And I know that because at the board of director level, we've spent multiple hours the last 2 months talking about the seller's disclosure statement. And without getting into huge amounts of detail, the gist is that the majority of our membership really likes making sure that things are filled out, are detailed. And we contemplated making it a rule that you must have a certain percentage of this information filled out or it was going to get kicked back from GRAR. And the long story short is that the seller's disclosure is not a GRAR form. It's not one that we put together or that we can actually police. It's really sits on its own, and it's the responsibility of the seller to fill it out. As much as we want to be involved, it's the seller needs to fill it out. So at the end of the day, as agents, our responsibility is to make sure the seller gets it. You should do your due diligence to make sure they understand what they're supposed to do with it and what things mean. But at the end of the day, they fill it out the way they want, period. And so I think you'll see that GRAR is not going to do a mandate about things that they're going to police, but the discussion could have gone all day, and it's wonderful. And I appreciate, Walter Perschbacher being our director liaison on that committee and keeping in touch. But I just want that group to know that all their hard work is appreciated. It just continues on with so much that we need to do and try to figure out. But at the end of the day, we didn't approve their motion, but hopefully they'll learn more as to why and it will make sense to them. So that's it from me. Thanks all. It's good to see you all, and have a great day. Jody.
Thank you, Ed. I love that. And you know what? We did get some comments at the end of that meeting because GRARLA was listening to that about the seller's disclosure statement. I think we took almost an hour about it, and they saw the importance of it. I think it was a really good reminder for all of us who are still actively selling real estate, or even you're a broker yourself, and how important it is to remind our agents and how important it is to remind our sellers how to fill that out and be sure it's accurate, because it really helps the buyer's agents out, and it actually can make a deal a little bit smoother. You might even brag about your 5-year-old furnace. I don't know, that's what I always tell my sellers, brag about it. So I want to also add a couple of good things here. One thing I want to say is I think 4 board of directors are GRARLA graduates. So GRARLA is a sought out academy that we have. We've been doing it for 5 to 7 years. Fabulous. And we are looking at board of directors. We're already talking about board of directors for 2022. So if you've been interested and you're currently working on a committee, or you're interested in being part of GRAR more, please, put your resume in for being on the board of directors for 2022. And the elections start in August, I believe, but sooner than later, get that out there. Also, I just want to shout out we have been doing some great things for our community. We just had a successful blood drive that is part of our anniversary campaign. We're breaking it out into quarters. So we did a great successful blood drive. So thank you so much. I think we saved 96 lives. during the pandemic based on our blood donation. We approved during the board meeting $1,500 from the Schoolhouse program is going to local schools. And that's fabulous, wonderful. And then also we have granted a few families with money from the crisis fund for people that have dealt with house fires. So hats off to all of you that have been donating to those causes. Thank you so much. And that's all I have, Ed.
Yeah, it's all great. So it was a great meeting. Got out at noon on the button. So good job to you, Jody, for your time management, right on the money. Look forward to next month.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much, Ed. Everyone, I hope you're enjoying your summer.
Yep. Take care.